Shut up, Joe. Joe, shut up. Your favorite Dark Souls, like, oh man, I wish I could do a Trump impression. It would be so much better than that AI bullshit. Joe, your favorite Dark Souls boss is the Bed of Chaos. Listen, Donald, it's not the Bed of Chaos, guys. Guys, my favorite Dark Souls boss is not the Bed of Chaos, okay? Come on, Jack. He loves... Joe, Sleepy Joe told me, in confidence, that he thought Dark Souls... I can't get there, man! Donald Trump suggested that Joe Biden told him in confidence that Dark Souls got better after he got the Lord Vessel. That's the joke, okay? If somebody else could do it, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to sit there in the mirror and workshop the Expendables. I love movies. My favorite movie, many people are saying The Expendables. Anchorman, did you see, did you see Christopher Nolan saying that the one movie he can't stop watching if he's flipping through channels and he sees it is Talladega Nights, The Legend of Ron Burgundy? I mean, Ricky Bobby. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just surprising. You would have thought that it would be, you know, like, I'm just going to say, like something kind of old and bad. I would have thought that it would be like some Russian sci-fi movie from the 1960s. No, not Stalker, okay? Like a bad one. Solaris? No, not Solaris. Solaris is good. Not the George Clooney one. That one's bad, okay? Try to follow along. Probably some shit like High Life. If you're flipping through channels and you can't turn off High Life, you need to put new batteries in your remote. I give it a green tomato on Rotten Tomatoes, which is bad. Unlike fried green tomatoes, which definitely has a red tomato if I had to guess. Can somebody vet that for me? Can somebody go to Rotten Tomatoes and check and see if fried green tomatoes has a red tomato? It's true. Yes, I'll BRB. 76%. That's a red tomato, but it's probably a red tomato that doesn't have it has the certification too. It's got the gold circle behind it. Holy, congrats, Kathy Bates. That's not just fresh, it's certified fresh. Does anyone actually go to Rotten Tomatoes or do they just share the images from it? I go to Rotten Tomatoes like once a month, just if I find myself bored. But can I tell you, I think Rotten Tomatoes is funny because it's one of the last vestiges of like when people named websites the dumbest shit of all time. Now everything is all like, every service and website has been rolled up into like one of 6 companies based in San Francisco. They're all like, all the rough edges are smoothed out. Back in 1997, you're like, oh, you want to know something about movies? Go to RottenTomatoes.com. You want to know, oh, you want to get recipes? Go to dorkblog.org. And then people, the funny thing is, it wasn't bad advice. People would be like, oh, did you check out this recipe on Dorkblog? Nowadays, it's all like fucking food.com. You want to get scared? Go to fear.com. It's like, our world is like, in trying to make it perfect, we've removed the perfection of imperfection. Cheat code central. Yeah, where you want to go if you want to get to the center of your cheat codes. Anyway, that's all I got. That's why I like Rotten Tomatoes, though. Because it's like, if you didn't know what Rotten Tomatoes was, the name of the website would be no help whatsoever. And I think that owns. A friend telling me a cheat code website was how I first got exposed to internet pornography. It's a rite of passage, baby.